on vacation. Different states, I want to beat it in all 50 states. I've beaten it in an airplane. I want to beat it on a boat. I've beaten it at the beach. There's a forest down just right over there. I was thinking about beating it in the forest, but I forgot to beat in Rhode Island. And so now I feel, whatever. When am I ever going to go back to Rhode Island? I don't know. Hey, it's YattaMagnus here. Now I just kind of did this further away shot because I thought it was a cool framed area, little barn house thing. I am in New Hampshire, I think. I never ever thought about going to New Hampshire in my life, but here I am. The reason I'm here is because my studio flooded, and I just decided, you know what? I gotta move the show to New Hampshire. Not really. I'm here for a wedding, my brother's wedding, but that's actually down in Boston, and obviously one of my favorite bucket list items that I've been waiting to check off my list for my whole life is to listen to Boston in Boston, and we got to do that, and that was great. Where was I going with this? Oh, what I wanted to talk to you today about was vacations. Bug on me. Get off me, bug. Taking a vacation is important for yourself, but what's another important aspect of being on vacation is taking your clothes out on vacation. I was thinking about this with the shoes that I talked about in a few episodes ago. When you have shoes that you've had for years and years and they've gone here, they've gone there, people don't think about how their shoes, again, where they've been, what it means to have a pair of shoes that have been to the other side of the world, that have been to here, that have been to there, the sentimental value of your clothes, right? And I just got this Hawaiian shirt right before this vacation. This one has lemons on it, and I got another one that has oranges on it. It's blue. I'll probably show you that as well. But I think it's important to take some of your new clothes on vacation because they want to go and see the world too, just like you do. And don't, if you buy any new clothes the next time you go on vacation, try to pack those new clothes. I wore a Ghostbusters shirt that I haven't worn on vacation yet, and I gotta wear that. Get off me, bugs. I need a bug spray. But one thing that's crazy about New England that I wasn't thinking about was ticks. Now, yesterday, I was feeling up my back. I felt something crawling, and it was a tick. And that was pretty terrifying. And I'm like, well, I'm glad it didn't bite me. And then later that day, I saw on my daughter a tick crawling on her arm, and I'm like, get off, tick. Got it off. And then a little bit later, I saw a tick crawling on my pants, and I'm like, get off me, tick. And if you don't know anything about ticks, which I don't know anything about ticks, but now I'm freaking out, is they carry Lyme disease, which if you look up the symptoms for Lyme disease, it could happen within days, weeks, months, and even years, the symptoms. And so now I'm like, ticks everywhere. And last night, as I was getting ready for bed, I discovered a tick on my skin biting me. And that was not okay. I was able to get it off without getting its head stuck in my skin or anything. But now I gotta watch out for frickin' who knows how long for these symptoms of Lyme disease. And I guess, I'll go to the doctor and say, hey, I got bit by a tick. Do whatever tests you gotta do to make sure I don't have whatever from this nasty tick. But anyways, back to clothes. This shirt will debut for this vacation. I actually went to Rhode Island a few days ago, and that was really cool. It was we drove around Rhode Island in the matter of, an hour or two, honestly. It was pretty small. I never pictured going to Rhode Island. But one thing that I had forgotten to do was I forgot to beat Mario. I have this, what is it? Mario Nintendo Game & Watch. That's what it's called. The Mario Game & Watch. And I've made it my new goal to beat Mario in unconventional places, like, on vacation. Different states, I want to beat it in all 50 states. I've beaten it in an airplane. I want to beat it on a boat. I've beaten it at the beach. There's a forest down just right over there. I was thinking about beating it in the forest. But I forgot to beat Mario in Rhode Island. And so now I feel, whatever. When am I ever going to go back to Rhode Island? I don't know. But, anyways, vacation clothes, Mario, Boston. Let's see. Oh, today I'm actually driving up to Bangor, Maine. We're going to go check out the Stephen King's house that's up there. It's like spooky, looks kind of like the Addams Family house and the Bates Motel and whatever. It's got these gates with gargoyles and whatever. I don't know if he actually even lives there anymore, at least not full time if he does. But I'm excited to go see it. It's kind of one of those things you gotta do if you're a big Stephen King fan, And additionally to the YattaMagnus show, I want to eventually start doing the Stephen King. I did a Stephen King podcast with my friend Mark a few years ago, and COVID kind of broke it up a little bit. But we want to get that going again, and we're thinking of, incorporating video into the whole thing. That would be really cool. So stay tuned for that if you're a Stephen King fan. We want to talk about some of the books, the movies, Stephen King news, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to document this. This is a Airbnb versus a hotel, And I'm a huge fan of continental breakfast. So staying at an Airbnb is a little bit rough, but at least I can make my own delicious breakfast. I made some French toast yesterday with farm fresh eggs, farm fresh milk, homemade bread, made by someone that we bought down the road and whatever. And it was delicious. But it got me thinking about egg flavor, like what kind of eggs, farm fresh eggs versus like store-bought eggs. Could I tell the difference in a, blind taste test? And I don't know. I've only had, farm fresh eggs, honestly, just a few times. Not enough to really claim to be an expert of any sort. But I have eaten thousands upon thousands of eggs. So I don't know, maybe I am an egg-spert of some sort, but that gave me an idea. Maybe in the future I'll do a eggy taste test thing. But don't worry, I'm actually coming back to my normal, the YattaMagnus studios. I've been thinking about it in my mind as Mario's hideout, and because I like to think of myself as this weird multiverse version of Mario in some sort. And it's my hideout. It's my cool place. And I'll be back there. We got some fans set up, and they're getting all the water out and blah, blah, blah. But stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go see if I can find a moose or a fox in the forest over here. Here, you know what? I'll show you some footage. I'll cut to some footage of the forest. And it's been fun. I'm gonna go drive for several hours and go see Stephen King's house. So thanks for hanging out, and have a good one. Love you guys. Peace. Oh.
Give me back my son!